Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. I'm not exactly sure how much of that intro you guys actually got, but this is a live reading for all the cusp out there. I was kind of wondering, I was like, wait, why am I being pulled to do this? I haven't done any of these cusp readings in a while, so it is definitely overdue at this point. So let's go ahead. There was this as I was up and I was, doing my little thing, there was this energy of needing to, and this is going to be individually for each of you. You need to find out which of the signs are pulling, because I feel that there's always one sign that is pulling more than the other different months. So every month is not going to be the same for you guys. So whether it is that you need to start journaling or writing it down, whether it is that you are listening to both of your signs when you're watching zodiac signs, or tarot reading, or whatever it is, there is a space where you really have to go ahead and see which of the signs are pulling, which of the two signs is pulling more every given month, if that makes any sense. Because when you go ahead and you pinpoint that, is going to make it easier, especially if you guys are watching tarot readings, or if you guys yourself go ahead and do readings for the collective. Now, I am not a cuss baby, I am just saying, but I have done these in the past, and the people usually say that they resonate with them. So that is the only reason why I do them. So let's go ahead. And there was also this energy of really, some of you have been putting your life on hold, or putting your dreams, your goals on hold, because of a broken heart. Now, this broken heart doesn't necessarily have to be in regards to love. This can be either somebody that passed away, or a friend that you're no longer with, or a coworker that you really miss, or a job that you really miss. But there is a sense here of something that broke your heart, and when your heart was broken, or when you felt that this person or this situation was no longer in your life, you kind of gave up hope, or you kind of gave up going after your dreams, going after the things that you want to go ahead and do for yourself. So during this month, and I am going to try, we're going to go ahead and see, depending how many views these get, how much interactions, I may be doing these every month. So let's go ahead and see. But there is this space of, it's either that you're feeling that somebody is longing for you, or you hear someone crying. There was a very distinct cry, like somebody crying out for you, cuss signs. And what I got with that cry was that I feel that that is coming internally, where it is that you need to try the best that you can to try to find that balance within yourself. Try and see, some of you are going to have to go and get more information, or try to find as much knowledge as possible as how it is that your chart itself works. Because again, it's like, intuitively, the message have been coming through. Your body, physically, your mental status, everything has been trying to show you like which way you're being pulled, which direction, depending on the month. But you guys are failing to either recognize the signs as they're coming in. So there is definitely a need for further study. Let's put it this way: whether it is further studying within yourself, meaning diving in and really seeing what it is that is being exposed to you, or what it is that is being shown to you at the time, to kind of guide you, if you are, again, listening to tarot readings and things like that, what it is that you have to do, which sign you're pulling towards more that month. And then when you kind of have a layout for the whole 12 months, then it's going to be easier for when you go ahead and start to seek, either more knowledge or whatever it is. But there's definitely the space of really having to get that down for you cusp babies. So let's see. Oh, that's coming out. Okay. There is definitely there's some type of exposure that is going to be made. Now, this can be in forms of, let's say, if somebody has been keeping a secret or you have been keeping a secret. But for many of you, this exposure is going to come internally, meaning there are gifts that many of you possess and are either not using them to their full potential or are not using them at all because you are unaware of them. So during the next couple of weeks, pay very close attention to either your dreams or the visions that are coming in. At times, they are going to seem a little confusing because it's not going to be like, it's like metaphors are being used in the dreams or in the vision to expose the dream, like to expose your gifts to you, if that makes sense. Huh. Some of you may have met someone or more than one person who you're dating. Let's put it this way. So this is for somebody that recently got back into the dating game, right? But you're being, it's like they're saying, it's like the whoever it is that you're dating, whether there's like, it's like you have two options. Let's put it this way, and it's like neither of those two options are the person that you feel that is coming towards you, if that makes any sense. Because there is somebody else that is approaching, and whoever it is that is approaching is a better match, a better fit for you. Because whoever it is that you're entertaining is the word that wants to come out at the moment. There are things about yourself that you either have to hide or things about yourself that you can't be 100% honest with this person, either because they have a different belief system and they're very headstrong on their belief system and they're not going to bend over, or is either they don't like when people dress or do their hair some way. It's something like that, but they're very set or headstrong on what they expect when it comes to a partner, what they expect when it comes to a connection. So it's like you guys are entertaining it in the sense like, if you get invited out to dinner or you're inviting somebody out to dinner, you're kind of like just going with it. But it's like you have this feeling that someone else, like your match, somebody that matches your frequency, somebody that matches your energy is coming towards you. And you are not wrong in feeling that way. Alrighty. There is this, how can I put it? A lot of you have been questioning your path, your journey, what it is that you are meant to do. And the thing is here, the question I guess that is coming through is, are you aligned or are you on the correct path? And the answer is yes. The thing is, there's a need here for consistency in what it is that you're doing. So whether it is consistency in learning, consistency in actually putting a certain plan into action, this back and forth energy that a lot of you have been having with whatever part of your path you're in right now, you need consistency. You need to be more consistent with the things that you're doing, because unless you are consistent with them, then you're not going to see the full manifestation of the things that you're trying to manifest. You're not going to receive the full blessing. Okay. Oh, we're already almost at 9 minutes. Alrighty. There are some of you out there that did get your heart broken by an ex. And the thing is that it's like both of you are heartbroken, even if both of you are dating, even if both of you are, seeing other people or in other connections. There is, and that's the thing, is like when you hear that cry coming from within, when you hear that cry from your soul, some of you are asking if it's really from you or if it's from this person. Because I feel that a lot of you are feeling like you're feeling this person, like you're feeling this person's pain, you're feeling this person's anxiety and anger, because this person does have a lot of anger, and your anger is filtered or coming from the space of walking away from you or allowing you to walk away. So because they were unwilling at the time to put in the work that was required of them to be in a connection with you. It's like spiritually, it's like your ancestors, your angels, your guides, spirit had to step in and make the separation to kind of get you back on track on what it is that you are meant to do, what it is. Because it's like if you had stayed in that connection, if you had stayed in that relationship, you, even though you may have felt like your heart was not going to be broken, it was going to be broken anyways, because this person was not going to be able to meet the effort that you were putting in. They were not going to equally be able to give to the connection the same way that you did. So the separation had to happen. And in this space or during this time, this person is recognizing their part in their lack of part when it came to the connection. And yes, they are sad, they are heartbroken, but more than anything, they are angry. They're very angry and they're very frustrated. So when this person tends to get angry, they tend to get very vengeful or wanting to get revenge. So just be very careful with that, with either text messages or somebody that's following your social media, somebody that may physically be following you, or somebody that may physically be trying to hurt you, or and it doesn't have to be physically like punching you or anything like that, but it can also be like trying to rub their new relationship or their new life in front of you. So just be aware that those things are all just coming in as a distraction, to kind of keep you in the space where you have been at the moment, whether you're either not consistent with the things that you're supposed to do, or where you are not taking the actions, or the actions that you're taking are kind of like here and there, but there's no consistency to it. So the best that you can do is during this time, believe it or not, is to set the boundaries, or to completely either block this person when it comes to your phone, when it comes to your social media, or do not go looking into their social media. Because the thing is that the longer that you dwell in that energy, regardless of whether this person, like I said, they're heartbroken, yes, they long for you, they want to come back, but they have yet to decide whether they're willing to invest the time, that whether they're willing to invest the energy, the work that is going to take to be with someone like you. So it's kind of like accepting the ending that has occurred, and allowing the energies to just, like, whatever residual energies are left, you have to just allow them to just kind of go. And just know that, again, there is someone that is coming towards you, and whoever it is that is coming towards you is not someone from the past. This is what you would say, like, your perfect match. This is somebody that is going to accept you 100% the way that you are, without expecting anything in return, meaning they're not expecting you to change who you are. They're not expecting you to cater to their every need, and they're going to be in a space where they're going to be willing and able to actually invest in the connection the same way that you do. Now, as I am saying that, cusp babies, be very careful that when this person comes into your life, you don't treat them based on the past relationship, based on, like, do not make them pay for what the previous person did, because some of you can fall into that energy very quickly, where you will start treating them the way that you were treated, because you don't want to get hurt again. And if you're still in a space where you feel that you have to treat somebody at a certain way, or not allow anybody in, and I'm not talking about like saying, oh my God, I love you, like, by the third date. That's not what I'm talking about. But actually being open to a connection, actually being open to a relationship. If you're not ready for that, then the advice right now is for you to stop asking and praying and trying to manifest this. Because the thing is that, again, some of the guys, girls, let's put it this way. I use guys in general, but some of the guys and the girls that you guys have been dating, are still not able to fully invest, or are still wanting to change something of you, because you have yet to release whatever it was from the past relationship. So therefore, you're still attracting the same type of energy, the same type of people, even though they're physically different. So it's kind of like there is somebody that is on their way, but they're not going to reach you until you let go of the past energy completely. I hope that makes sense, guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with the individuals. Cusp. We are starting with Leo and Virgo first. We are going to be using the Isis Oracle card to pull out the main energy. We are going to be using the Believe in Your Own Magic. We're going to be pulling out 2 of these. And this is going to go like 1 for Leo, 1 for the Virgo energy to kind of give you a better idea as to where it is that your energy is at. So one of the cards should resonate more with you than the other. And then we are going to be using the Mystical Dream Tarot to clarify. So at this moment, I am going to ask everybody to go ahead and set your intentions, what it is that you would like clarity on. And we're going to go ahead and focus the camera and our energy down on the cards. It just makes it easier so I don't have to keep on lifting the cards. So we're going to go ahead and face this down. And again, we are starting with Leo, Virgo. Let's see. I'm just trying to see like which is the best way to put these. So Leo, Virgo is 15. We'll do 1550. I'm just writing down the timestamp, guys. So what is the main energy for Leo, Virgo, Cusp? What is the main energy for Leo, Virgo? Okay, Temple of Lapis Lazuli, Goddess of the Ancient Skies. So this is the main energy, guys. Where are my bells? Just need a bell. Just I can put it here for now while I go ahead and I read it. Well, I find it first, actually. So the Isis cards are the only ones that I'm going to be reading off the books. I'm not going to be reading off the books with the other oracle cards. Just letting you guys know. Temple. Okay. Alrighty. So here it says, your soul is very ancient, beloved, and it does not only herald from the earth. It holds much special wisdom of star people from civilization far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love-based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. So again, when we were talking about in the general message that you guys really have to see which of the 2 energies are you being pulled more with your Leo energy or your Virgo energy. And this is kind of something that guys have to really try to get a handle on a month-to-month basis, because every month is not going to be the same for you guys. So let's go ahead and see for the Leo side of the cusp. What is the card for the Leo side of the cusp? What is the card for the Leo side of the cusp? What is the card for the Leo side? We have Lighthouse. Don't doubt yourself, number 20. And what is the card for the Virgo side? What is the card for the Virgo side? We have Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. So this is for the Virgo and this is for the Leo side. So regardless, one of these 2 cards, you're going to be pulling more. Some of you really need to get into a space where you stop doubting yourself. It is not so much about you. It's like you guys know the possibilities that there are in the world. You know a lot about manifestation. You know a lot about going after the things that you want, right? But again, it's like you allow the doubt to seep in. With the Virgo side, you guys have lost some type of hope. So if you're feeling hopeless right now within a situation, within your life, within the things that, it's like with the Virgo side, a lot of you are not even, you guys don't even have hope. And it's like you're trying to regain that hope back, or you're trying to figure out a way to go ahead and regain the hope. So let's go ahead and let's clarify the Leo sign. Again, guys, because you guys do have 2 signs, the intention for this reading is to try and see which of the 2 energies are pulling you more during this month. And, you know, one energy may be pulling you more when it comes to love versus the other energy may be pulling you more when it comes to your finances, when it comes to platonic connections and things like that. So here we have the Hanged Man, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you have definitely kept yourself when it comes to manifestation, to creating your reality. When it comes to going after your goals, it's like you get to a certain point and then you stop. You stop because you either allow the doubt or the fear that others have installed in you to keep you trapped, to keep you back. So there's definitely a need here where you guys have to release that. Alrighty. But that is the past energy. It's like you guys get so far and then it's like you guys start to doubt yourself when you're like halfway there or almost there. So there's definitely a need to stop doubting yourself while you're in the process, while you're in the chaos. Your advice, we have the Master of Secrets in the reverse. Again, it's like the longer you spend doubting yourself, the longer that you're going to stay stuck in the space that you're currently on. With the outcome, we have the Lord of Swords and we have the Dreamer of Wands in the reverse. So there is, you guys have so much help spiritually from your guides, from your angels, from your ancestors, from your own intuition, that if you guys give it the chance with this Dreamer of Wands in the reverse, if you guys allow the messages to come through, if you guys allow yourself to accept those messages, clarity is going to come in like no other. Manifestation for whatever it is you're trying to create is going to come in so fast that it is going to it is going to make a lot of you feel like you're living in a different lifetime. Let's put it this way. Like you're not going to be able to believe how much blessings are coming in. But there is definitely a need here of needing to stay consistent again and do not block whatever it is that is trying to come in. Because doubting yourself, even if you believe it or not, when you start to doubt yourself, when you start to doubt your own potential, you're blocking the messages from coming through clearly. So for those of you that feel that the Virgo side of you is pulling you more this month, let's go ahead and see what is the challenging energy from the recent past. What is the energy that they are to overcome? So the Spirit of Pentacles, and then we have the Wisdom Teacher. So you were asked to seek advice, to seek knowledge from someone that has more wisdom than you, from someone that knows more than you. Maybe it is specifically to your spirituality, or maybe it has to do with finances or with love or whatever it is. But you failed either to seek the help, or you failed to take the advice that was given. So because you failed to seek the advice, or because you failed to take the advice that was given, you guys kind of felt either that there was too much being asked of you, or you felt that you had to give too much up. Whatever sacrifice you had to make, you may have felt that it was too much. So you kind of lost hope for the situation. So then we have the Ouroboros as the advice in the reverse. And it's like, there are things that you are going to have to release. There are things and people, places, situations, behavior, thought patterns that you're going to have to release in order to get yourself completely out of this energy. So again, it's like, if you need to go back and revisit the advice, you're being asked to do so, because the advice was not wrong. It was just maybe you were not in a place of receiving it, or you didn't have the full understanding of it. So if you're sitting on some type of advice, or you're really being led to go ahead and get advice, then you have to go ahead and do so now. With the 10 of Cups and the 4 of Pentacles in the upright as your outcome, trust me, you're not going to regret this. This is going to bring you so much fulfillment, not just your hope back, but it's like your hope, your faith, everything is coming in way stronger than what it was prior to you losing it. It's like you're not just regaining hope within a situation, but you're also regaining hope within yourself, what it is that you are led to do, what it is that your path has for you. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. So we're moving on along. So we're doing Virgo, Libra, 2437, Virgo, Libra, Cusp. Alrighty, Virgo, Libra, Cusp. Flower of Life is your card. And it says divine creativity and manifestation is your card. I hope the lighting is okay, guys. I do have the light off. Just got the shades open. All right, Flower of Life. Where are you? Let's see. Okay. All right. You are entering a fertile period of your life. Focus on your intimate creativity and how potent this is becoming, and watch it rapidly grow. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. I should probably turn on the light because now I can't really see it. It gets a little harder to read when the light's up. It's off, guys. So let's go ahead and see. Let's put out one card for your Virgo energy and one card for your Libra. And this should help you determine where it is that you're at again in different parts of your life. So one card for the Virgo side and one card for the Libra. So your Virgo side, Virgo Libra, is on the mirror. Treat your body like the place that it is. So there's definitely a space here of really needing to take care of yourself, meaning really realizing or really getting into that space where it's not just you telling yourself that you have self-love. It's not just you telling yourself that you have self-worth or self-value, but it's actually you doing the things that actually show that actually when people see you, when people interact with you, they can sense it, they can feel it. There's something about you that is different, but you have to go ahead. Like this is, when we, and that's number 4, guys, when we talk about self-love, when we talk about self-worth, it is not just you standing in front of a mirror saying it. What actions are you taking on a day-to-day basis to show yourself that self-love? Are you taking care of your body? Are you taking care of yourself spiritually? Are you taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and etc.? With your Libra side, we have the stars. You can manifest your every wish. So your Libra side at this moment is more in that space of trying to either figure out how it is that, like, the easiest way for you to manifest, but also how it is that you can turn your gifts, let's say, into an actual business is what I'm picking up here with your Libra side. So let's go ahead with the Virgo side. What has been the challenging energy from the recent past for the Virgo side? The 4 of Wands in the reverse. With the 5 of Swords in the reverse. So you guys are still beating yourself up over a opportunity that you felt that you didn't take, or over something that has ended. Whatever this ending has been has occurred, and there's no need for you to revisit that space as far as wanting to try to manifest it or something like that. This was something that really did take a lot of your attention. It really did take a lot of it kind of consumed you. So if this was a connection with another person, whether it was platonic or not, this person required a lot of attention. This person was very codependent. And some of you either didn't get out of it, you either didn't get out of the connection soon enough or fast enough, and things got worse, things got out of hand, and you're still kind of beating yourself up for not listening to the advice the first time around, and you're being asked that is what you need to release. We have the 3 of Cups as your advice Focus on the now. Focus on celebrating where it is that you are now. Focus on celebrating how far you have actually come. And again, treat your body like the temple that it is. Celebrate your body. Celebrate your spirituality. Celebrate your sexiness. Celebrate everything about you. With the outcome, we have the Innocent. I just need one more card. One more card. We have the Innocent and the Spirit of Wands. Again, some of you are going to be taking a leap of faith. Some of you are going to be going after what it is that you want. Some of you are going to be starting to take care of yourself better. Some of you are either going to change your diet or going to a space of like really taking care of your body, like physically, like exercising, coming up with a more consistent routine. But you're also going to be more aware of what it is or who it is that you're surrounding yourself with. Because as you're taking this leap, there's more of an awareness that is coming in. There are things that are being revealed to you about your surroundings and about those that you have spent your time with. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your Libra sign. What has been the challenging for the Libra sign? The Eight of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Swords. Some of you, it's like... All right, so your Libra side has been afraid with this Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You have been afraid of success. You have been afraid, whether you are aware of it or not, it's like you know how to manifest, you know how to get things done, you know how to pull things in, but you're afraid. Like the way that I look at it is like you kind of were afraid of your own power. And you have to release that. Because that is a beautiful gift to be able to manifest quickly and fast and manifest exactly what you want. What is the advice? So it's definitely here, like fear of success. It's not so much fear of the unknown. You're being asked to go into a hangman position. And what I look about this hangman position is, again, it's not for you to stop or to put a hold on your manifestation. It is for you to accept the fact that you have been afraid of your own power, and you have to embrace your own power. You cannot fear it. The Divine Tower as your outcome. Oh. And the thing is with that Divine Tower, it's like, again, if you see, he has, what is that? That's like a star or something in his mouth. It's like, as you're speaking it, is there. If you allow yourself to dream as big as you can and to know that anything is possible, trust me, you're going to get it. And then we have the Dreamer of Angel as your outcome. Again, this tower is not something that is going to come crashing down. This is not a tower of, you prepare yourself for the worst type of energy. This is a tower of you finally releasing that fear of your own power. That is a tower that you have been fighting. That is a tower that needed to come down. And you were given the opportunity in the past to let go of that fear. But there was something inside of you that just wouldn't let go. So during this time, it's being revisited so that you can finally release that fear of the power that you hold when it comes to manifestation. Alrighty, let's go ahead and see. What do we have next? Who do we have next? We have Libra Scorpio. Libra Scorpios. Libra Scorpios. We don't need that many cards. We just need one card. So the Libra Scorpios energy. Ooh, okay. Initiation. Spiritual testing of Ra and Lady Isis. Let's see. Initiation. Okay. So here we have, when you are being spiritually initiated into the mystery of light, love, and power, there are moments of deep challenge. The key is to find a light within the challenge, the learning, growth, or wisdom that can be summoned to turn the challenge into an opportunity for healing. Whistle the Whistle the scorching heat of Ra seeks to burn through any resistance. The Lady Isis, with compassion and cleverness, will protect you from burning and instead enable you to nourish and grow from the light of Ra. Let Isis help you pass the test of intense growth as you thrive with new life. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Let's pick our card for the Libra side. The Libra energy with the Libra Scorpio, the Libra energy. The Scorpio sign. No, these are not in the reverse, guys. They're just facing me. They're all facing me, actually. The Scorpio side. Mural, be your own first priority. Alrighty, so we have number 22 for the Libra and 25 for the Scorpio, guys. So for the Libra side, we have the library. Take control of your own narrative. The time for you to stop blaming others for where it is that you're at, to stop blaming others for your reaction. Regardless of their action, you have a choice whether to react or to respond to any situation. So you definitely have to take control of that, because the more reaction that you're giving people is like the more of your power that you're giving away, the more that someone else is controlling the narrative in your own life. With the mural for the Scorpio side, we have be your own first priority. Again, there is this focus where you guys, it's like, yeah, a lot of people may be looking at you at this moment or are going to be looking at you like you're being a little bit selfish, but you have to be your first priority. You have to. And you don't have to do it in a nasty way. You don't have to do it in a way like, where you feel like you're better than everybody and anything like that. But you just have to do it knowing who you are, having that confidence within yourself. So for the Libra side, what has been the challenge? So we do, I'm not taking all of those. I'm going to have to take them because they already came out. So your challenge has been the mat, the moon. So this is in the reverse, Libra. This is in the upright, the 10 of Pentacles, and then the 6 of Wands. Not realizing in the past how it is that when other people trigger you, or when you feel triggered by other people, you're giving away your power, you're giving away the authority, and they're taking control of the narrative. They're taking control of your life. So when instead you learn to be balanced within yourself, when you learn to really listen to what it is that is being said, to kind of like, it's like this inner knowing. It's not about trying to decipher so much what people are verbally saying. It's just this knowing that some people are intentionally trying to trigger you. So once you recognize that, once you're able to make that discernment, then you're no longer giving your power away. You're no longer giving your authority away to someone else. The advice is the 10 of Wands. Again, regardless of whatever it is that anybody or someone is trying to throw at you at the moment, you're being asked to really, really go inward and see if the situation, first of all, needs or requires a response, first of all. Second of all, if you are supposed to react a certain way or if you're supposed to respond a certain way. Now, the thing is that is only going to become clear to you if you're following your intuition. So there is definitely here a need of needing to meditate more, or needing to get your spiritual practice, your spiritual routine, kind of like on track during this time. We have the 8 of Swords as your outcome. So finally freeing yourself in that prison, finally freeing yourself from these individual, or from this individual that has been manipulating the situation the entire time. We have the Lord of Swords, and then we have the Dream Protector and the 3 of Pentacles are both in the reverse. So what I'm looking at here is that, wait, these were like this. With the Lord of Sword is like, regardless of whether, let's say there is a slip up and you react without really thinking things through, just know that it is part of the path. It is part of your journey during this time. But I do feel that a lot of you are going to be responding more, and there are a lot of situations that you guys are going to realize that it does not need a reaction or response from you. If somebody posts something general, like on social media or something like that, unless you feel like you're being targeted, you really shouldn't, unless they're putting your name on it. So those type of reactions are the ones that I'm mainly talking about. With the Dream Protector and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, is like, this is going to allow you, again, to get to a place where you're no longer excuse me, you're no longer having to find or having to get validation from others when it comes to your own dreams, when it comes to your own things, to your own self, to your own beauty, to your own love. It's like you guys are finally breaking free from those chains, from those energies. So let's go ahead and see the Scorpio side. Be your own first priority. Alrighty. So what is the Scorpio side? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse as the challenge. What else? The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So when it comes to your Scorpio side, there is a tendency here of yes, you can get very selfish, but you guys can also get very possessive, very controlling when you guys are in connection, whether they're romantic or platonic. It's like you guys want to consume someone or something and want to as well be consumed. And the thing is that you have to realize that with that feeling or that energy of wanting to consume or wanting to be consumed by someone, there is this underline of codependency that needs to be released during this time. You need to be able to find the balance. We have the Five of Swords. So there has to be the space where you have to realize that, when it comes to work, when it comes to connections with whether romantic or not, you have to keep your independence. You have to keep your own identity. You cannot allow yourself to be consumed or try and consume someone else's identity, where it's like when you guys have friends, it's like you guys are constantly like on the phone or constantly hanging out. And if your friend ends up hanging out with someone else, you're getting upset. And it's the same thing when you're in romantic connections. It's like, if you don't have that person next to you 24/7, you don't know how to act. You don't know what to do. And then what tends to happen is that when the person is out of sight, they're out of mind. So then you go back and forth into this energy of attracting relationships and connections that are constantly back and forth. So let's go ahead and see what is the outcome. And again, guys, these are going to apply. They can both apply depending, in different areas of your life, like I had said earlier. So we have the Wise Fox. So there's definitely here having to die. There is going to be some shadow work that is going to have to be done. But if you allow the shadow work to be done, if you allow yourself to accept whatever it is that is coming through, we have the Lord of Cups in the reverse. You're no longer going to feel like you need someone else to complete you. You're no longer going to feel like you have to be attached to someone at the hip 24/7. So there is a lot of codependency energies that are being released for you guys. Again, you have to be willing and able to put in the work to allow that to happen. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and move forward. Who goes next? Scorpio Sagittarius. 350. So Scorpio Sag. What is the energy for Scorpio, Sag? Ooh. Scorpio, Sag. Scorpio, Sag. Proper burial for freedom. Sacrifice to Osiris, Lord of the Dead. Ooh, let's see. What does that say? Any water. That's what that says. Let me stop. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die. Though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen, Osiris, Lord of the Dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be set free. So let's go ahead and see the Scorpio side. What is the card for the Scorpio side? What was that word? So we Scorpios, and then we have the Sag. So for the Scorpio side, we have mourning. The world awaits you. The world is waiting for you. Are you ready to go ahead and release whatever needs to be released? Are you ready to leave behind whatever it is that you're being asked to leave behind at this moment? That was number 40, guys. With the Sagittarius side, we have voyage. You already have all the answers. You already have all the answers. So there's definitely here an energy of nothing has been hitting, neither for the Scorpio or in the Sag side. It's like when it comes to you guys, energy, I feel that you guys are a little bit more balanced because both sides of you have clarity as to how it is that you're supposed to move forward, what it is, this next cycle in your life, where it is that it's headed. But let's go ahead and clarify with the Scorpio side. Give me 2 cards. Whoa. I'm not taking all of those cards. Are you crazy? I'm going to be here for like 5 hours if I do. All right, Scorpio, Sag. We have Sophia and the 7 of Swords. You guys accomplished something, or you guys became aware of something, or you guys got to a certain level and you thought that was going to be it. Like you weren't going to have to sacrifice or release anything or release anyone. And then there was something that you were asked to release, but you felt that the price, like you felt like releasing this. I feel like for a lot of you, it was a person. You felt that releasing this person or this connection or this situation was too great of a price for you at the moment. And with the 8 of Cups, it's like a lot of you, as you advise, it's like a lot of you really need to release this, because it's like you were in a place where you were pretty good. Everything was pretty good and everything, but because you failed to release this person or this situation, I feel like things started to turn sour, or things started to go for the worse. So it's like now you guys are pleading and begging to allow the new start to start. With the Innocent in the reverse, we have the Lady of Pentacles and then the 6 of Pentacles. A lot of you are going to fall into this energy, or are going to want to fall into this energy of wanting to negotiate with the universe, with spirit, with God. Like, well, can I give this up instead of that? And be very careful that you don't fall into that energy, because again, it's like you guys are going to be in a space of still longing or wanting something. Because again, it's like you guys may still feel that whatever it is or whoever it is that you're being asked to release is too much of a great price to release. Why? You wouldn't be asked to release someone if the person was treating you right or if the connection was going good. If you're being asked to release someone, it's because in some way or shape they're harming you and they're hurting you. For the Sagittarius side, we have the Three of Pentacles and then we have the Five of Pentacles. So your challenging energy when it comes to this situation, some of you need to set your pride aside. A lot of you may feel that there's no one to help, no one, like there's no one ever there, but no one is going to be there, or no one is going to come and aid, no one is going to come and get offer their assistance or assist you in something if you don't say that you need assistance, if you don't say that you need help. So it's like you guys want help, you guys want connections, you guys want relationships, but it's like you yourself isolate yourself from people. You yourself isolate yourself from the help, from the assistance. And it has a lot to do with your pride, to be honest with you. What is the advice? The wisdom teacher. Seek that advice, seek the help. You see, the thing is that there are times where you are going to have to humble yourself, especially if you're in a space, or you have been recently in a space where you feel that you are above others, or you don't. And it's not so much that. I feel that for some of you, you really do not like to show others when you are in a bad space. You don't like to let others know when you're struggling. But the thing is here that the people that you are rejecting, or the people that you have rejected in the past when it comes to the assistance, are people that have been put in your life during those specific times to help you with the struggle that you're currently going with. So with the wisdom teacher here, is like you need to go ahead and seek the advice. You need to go ahead and seek whatever it is that you are being led to do. For some of you, if it is someone spiritually, and there's somebody specifically that you're being asked to go ahead and get help from, do not allow the money issue to become an issue, because again, it's like the money is going to come. It's like it's going to work. Whatever it is, whatever area it is that you're being asked to go ahead and get assistance in, if there's something that you have to pay for, like a service or something like that, just know that the money is going to come in. But it's like you have to first make up your mind that you're willing to invest that time and to really invest yourself fully into learning whatever it is, or into receiving the assistance that you have been asking for. We have the Two of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles as your outcome. So a lot of you are going to successfully be able to go and seek the assistance, or go ahead and seek the knowledge, the wisdom. There is something that you have felt for a very long time that you needed, some type of clarity that you have been searching for. And the thing is that the clarity is right there. There is somebody around you, somebody in your energy field that has the answers, that has the, whether this is in business, whether this is in love, whatever it is, there is somebody that you're either failing to see as an option to help you through this, or that you are too afraid or too prideful to go ahead and ask for the assistance. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I need to drink some water before we continue, because my voice is starting to get raspy, whatever it's called. So let's go ahead and see Sagittarius, Capricorns. Sag, Cap, what is your energy? All right, we're not even going to shuffle them. Okay. We have magic and ritual. Crafting sacred practices is your main energy. Okay. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practices as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom, and apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. So let's go ahead and see. Let's pull one card out for your Sagittarius side and one card for your Capricorn side. Capricorn side. I'm out of this? No, you're not. Yeah, some of you are, unfortunately. All right, so with your Sagittarius card, we have, you don't need someone else to fix you. Gold. Number 36. Confidence for the Capricorn side, 23. It comes with time and practice. When it comes to, going into something that you have never done or starting something new, there's always going to be some type of fear, some type of anxiety attached to it, even if there is excitement and joy and whatever. So there's definitely a space here where you have to believe that you are capable of this, and that whatever it is that you're being led to do at this moment, have confidence in yourself that you're going to be able to accomplish it. Because that lack of confidence, we're not talking just about here like the physical confidence, somebody that walks into a room and she knows that she's owning the room, or a man that walks into the room and he knows how handsome he is and he attracts like all the attention. That's not the type of confidence so much that I'm pulling from here. It's having confidence that whatever it is, wherever it is in your path that you are at now is exactly where you're meant to be. And whatever it is that you're being asked to do is the right thing, the right fit for you. So for the Sagittarius side, as a challenging energy, the Dreamer of Cups. You may have felt that you needed someone. Doesn't have to necessarily be, might be, because we have the Dreamer of Cups and then the Lord of Cups. You felt that whatever part of your path you're in now, you probably felt that, or you probably still feel, this is the energy that you have to overcome, that you can't accomplish this on your own. Like you need someone to be there, kind of like taking you every step of the way. And that can't be, that is like so not true. You can accomplish it. You can do it on your own if you give yourself that opportunity. We have Judgment as your advice. Know that this is that time for judgment for you. This is the time for you to finally see what you have to offer the world. And your gifts, excuse me, regardless if others are doing similar things, just know that you are bringing a different style, a different energy to it. So do not allow the fact that others are doing similar things to kind of stop you from pursuing your dreams. Because there's definitely this space here that if you go after and if you start doing whatever it is you're being led to do, if you go after your dreams, you are going to be successful. We have the Nine of Swords and then we have the Dreamer of Pentacles. You have to be able to take that first step, though. There's definitely here a need of, you need to stop being afraid of doing something or accomplishing something on your own. You have what you need when it comes to that. We have the Five of Swords for the Capricorn side as your challenging energy. One more card. The Lady of Swords. Some of you feel that whatever it is, that when it comes to your gifts, you feel like they're going to overcome you, or your gifts are too, like you feel that you're not strong enough, or that there was a mistake when you received the gifts that you received, because you don't feel as powerful you don't feel worthy of the gifts that you have received. We have the Seven of Swords as your advice. That is an illusion. You have to stop questioning the universe. You have to stop questioning spirit, God, as to why you were blessed with these gifts and not someone else. We have the Seven of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. The minute that you allow yourself to receive your gifts, it's like all of the lies, all of the, like that negative dialogue that you have within yourself, that self-worth, that lack of self-worth, that lack of confidence in your own abilities is going to be broken down. Because the thing is that right now, a lot of you are not even living to like even half of your potential. And that is why you are like a lot of the reasons why you're going through a lot of the things that you're going through, a lot of the reason why you're having the depression, a lot of the reason why some of you have lost your jobs, a lot of the reason why a lot of you are having physical pain. Especially like a lot of headaches, but also like lower back and mid back pain, is because you're trying to suppress your gift, and your gift is meant to be shared with others. So you have to remember that you know, and that's the thing is like when you first dive in, when you first go ahead and start utilizing your gifts, yeah, you're going to make mistakes. Everybody does. Everybody does. So, and the thing is that it may be a mistake in someone else's eyes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a mistake. Just because somebody sees something or perceives something a different way does not make your way wrong. Alrighty, so we're moving over to Capricorn, Aquarius. Capricorn, Aquarius, what is your main energy? Lady of the Stars, Priestess of Cyrus. Let's see. We're already at an hour. And I'm like, I'm about to just get off of here. Nah, let me stop. Don't worry, I'm going to finish them, guys. All right, so this is for Capricorn's Aquarius cusp. Cyrus is the celestial goddess, a start of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. So a lot of you may not be resonating with a lot of the readings. A lot of the things that are happening. A lot of the things that, how can I put it this way? A lot of the channel messages, a lot of the message from spirit, a lot of the things that are going on spiritually. A lot of you may feel during this time that you're not resonating with them. And it's because you have been allowed, or you guys have been given a glimpse of what is coming after. So it's like where your frequency is at, is like where your energy and your frequency is at is a little bit, I don't want to say above, but it's like ahead of others. So you're having a hard time even connecting to people spiritually. So let's go ahead and see for the Capricorn side and then one for the Aquarius side. So for your Capricorn side, you have the Witch. Justice is coming. And then for your Aquarius side, we have the Escapist. Come home to yourself. You guys are going through a significant spiritual growth. This is a space for you guys where there are gifts that you weren't even aware that you possess. So during this time, there's definitely this space of needing to retreat and needing to really pay close attention to the messages that are coming in directly to you. You have to be when it comes to like why like this is not the time for you guys to watch binge, like not to like how can I put, oh shoot, what am I trying to say? This is not the time for you guys to binge watch tarot readings. This is a time for you Capricorn Aquarius to really spend a lot of time meditating, a lot of time praying, and a lot of time allowing all of the information that wants to come in, because there's something that is being revealed to a very few selective group of people, and you guys fall within that selective of people that are being shown or revealed something to. So we have the dreamer carrier, and then the Four of Wands. Again, whatever it is that is being revealed to you at this time, there is this space of, when it comes to like secrecy, this is something that, and it's not secrecy in the sense that, how can I put it this way? There's something that spiritually is being revealed, again, to a certain selective few. And a lot of you Capricorn Aquarius Cusp are in that selective few. Now, you have to be very careful who it is that you are sharing this knowledge with, or who you are expressing it to, if that makes any sense. There is here a need for discrepancy in what you say and how you say it. What is the advice other than the discrepancy? Because I feel that you guys have been in a similar situation in the past, and it's like you guys revealed or shared something too quickly, and the blessings that were meant for you, you kind of gave them away. Let's put it this way. Your advice is the Spirit of Cups. Again, with that butterfly, with her just sitting there, it's like you need to. This is a time for you to listen. It is a time for you to absorb, for you to take in as much as the universe, as much as God's Spirit is trying to show you, to reveal to you. But you have to be with this privilege that is, this privilege that you have of being within those selective few. You have to understand and you have to realize that there's a huge responsibility with it. Whatever is being revealed is going to, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Dream Angel, this is going to, it's like, if you follow the advice that is being asked of you, a month, 2 months from now at the most, your life is not going to be where you're at right now. Because the blessings that are coming from you listening and having faith of when it is and how it is that you're meant to do things, it's like it's going to feel, or it's going to be kind of like, when somebody like wins the lottery type of thing. It's something that massive where and it is, and I want to keep saying, like, it's like 2 months max. Your life is going to be in a completely different space. For the Aquarius side, we have the Spirit of Swords and the Lord of Swords and the upright as your challenging energy. And what I'm picking up here is like almost the same thing. It's like, again, there are secrets, there are things that are being revealed to you that are meant for you. So it's like there are messages that you are meant to share with others, but there are messages that you're meant to keep for yourself, because others at the moment are not ready to hear those messages. There's judgment. Again, this is an opportunity. I feel that you guys have been in this space before. And it's weird because it's like, it's almost the same message. Like the way that I'm looking at the cards, it's like the same message is coming through. It's like, this is to balance something, like an injustice that was done. There was something that was revealed to you, and you either trusted the wrong person with it, and therefore you didn't see the blessings or the full manifestation of that, of whatever it was that was revealed to you. With the Serpiente Sol is like, if you go ahead and you listen to the messages and you listen to how it is that you're supposed to proceed, again, it's, I definitely, like, now I have to see who do I know that is a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, because it's like 2 months from now, you're not going to recognize your life. Not just, and we're not just talking about financial here, guys. We're talking about your physical health, your emotional health, your mental health, but also your spirituality is going to be in a completely different level. You're just being reminded, whatever it is that is being revealed to you at this time, not everything that is being revealed is meant to be shared. And you will know which messages or you will know what it is you have to share with others and what it is that you're not supposed to. Whew. So we have Aquarius, Pisces, cusp. Spirit of Isis, triumph of the goddess. So this is for Aquarius, Pisces. Alrighty. Spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it may seem. Believe. So for you, Aquarius's Pisces cusp, you need to bring hope back into your life. I feel that this is more of as simple as just being grateful for what you have. A lot of you have been focusing on what you don't have. A lot of you have been focusing on what has ended, and you're not even realizing the blessings and the gifts that that you're being gifted at this time. So let's pull out one card for the Aquarius side. One side for the Aquarius. And one side for the Pisces. Alrighty. So for your Aquarius side, we have the raindrops. Take a chance on them. For the Pisces, feast, slow down and celebrate yourself. So there's definitely here a need, a space of knowing that, you know, regardless of what part of your journey, regardless of what part of your journey you're at, there's always going to be challenges. And what makes those challenges a little bit easier to go through, to grow through, is celebrating each step. So you're being asked to celebrate every single step or every single part, every single phase of your journey during this time. And, excuse me, guys. And with the raindrops, it's like you need to take a chance on yourself. You need to take a chance on whether it is that somebody's coming towards you with like an opportunity for business or something like that. There is this need of you needing to allow your faith to lead you. Whatever opportunities are coming in for you guys during this time, I do feel that they're here to help you evolve or to help you grow when it comes to business is what I'm picking up. This has nothing to do with past connections, is what I'm being told. No past love, guys, for whoever was wondering. All right, let's go ahead and see. With the Aquarius side, what has been the challenging energy? With the Aquarius side, what has been the challenging energy? The Eight of Wands. With the Divine Tower. So some of you were supposed to let this energy or the space of, you guys have a really hard time trusting others, believing that people are coming into your life to help you succeed. So this mistrust energy, you need to release it. Because the thing is that if you're living your life like that, then you're really never really taking chances. You're trying to play it too safe. The Seven of Wands and the reverse. So the more you continue to play it so safe, then the longer it's going to take for you to achieve or accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish with the Seven of Wands. You're being asked to take certain risk at this time, not foolish risk, but you are being asked to take risk. So if you know with the Lovers as your outcome, it's like, and again, this has nothing to do with love, the way that I'm picking it up. With the if you know that whatever it is that you're manifesting, whatever it is that you're calling in, is for your highest good, is for your purpose, for your path, then why are you doubting other people? Why are you doubting the gifts? Like, I feel that people are literally being brought to your front door, basically, to help you in your path, to help you with giving you opportunities and things like that. And you guys are shutting them down. You guys need to stop doing that. Because it's like, how many more opportunities do you want? And how many times are you going to turn them over? For your Pisces sides, we have the Sorcerer in the reverse as your challenging energy. There's something about the unknown or something about energy exchange that still has you guys with the Two of Cups energies in the reverse. That still you guys still want more clarity on, or this still scares you guys about like energies. Whether it is you guys have been hearing about like people that steal other people's energy or energy vampires, something in that area that has been keeping you guys held back from connecting with others. We have the Three of Wands in the reverse. You need to open yourself up to the messages that are coming through, and you need to open yourself up to what it is that's trying to come in. Because you guys are definitely, out of all of you guys are definitely blocking a lot of your own blessings. And it has a lot to do with your thoughts. So we have the Five of Swords with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, both of them in the reverse. So you are going to overcome this. You are going to grow through this, but you're going to, in order for you to do so, you're going to have to allow, again, not just listening to the messages, but also taking the actions that you're being asked to take. You're being asked to stop fearing something. There's something that you're fearing. You fear, and it is based or is coming from a specific religion. And you need to release that during this time. Aquarius, Pisces. Alrighty, let's go ahead and continue on. No, it's not that bad. We're at an hour and 18. Alrighty, so we have Pisces, Aries, 1/18/24. Okay. So what is the main energy for Pisces, Aries? Pisces, Aries. What is the main energy for Pisces, Aries? Chariot of Ascension, spiritual work of the higher initiative. Pisces. Where are you? Alrighty. That's not it. The next one. Your soul wishes to travel. Wait, that is the correct one. Your soul wishes to travel more freely between dimensions of higher reality. This is to allow for conscious spirit communication, the free flow of soul light into the physical body, and the joining of the divine harmony of of heaven and earth. It requires a powerful consciousness to do this. The Merkaba, Chariot of Ascension, and Soul Fire is the spiritual gift to attain these divine purposes now, available to you as a high initiative. Now, the thing here is that some of you may have experienced this like astral projection or astral traveling for the first time. Some of you may have experienced some type of time, whether it was that you felt that time was going very fast or you felt that time was slowing down. There was something mystical or something spiritual that has happened. And I feel that you guys, this is not the first time that you guys experienced it, but the first time you guys experienced it, you guys kind of blocked it out. There was a fear behind it that didn't allow you to continue on with that, if that makes any sense. With the Pisces side, we have flower. Be honest with yourself. And with the Aries side, we have red, forgive. So a lot of you, it's like either this is about to happen again, or this is trying to happen. That is it. It's trying to happen again. Or you guys are trying to make it happen because now you have a better understanding of like astral projection, astral traveling, a better understanding of like, time, like how it is that you can wake up one day and like, it feels like literally like time is frozen, or it feels like time is like continuously like going so fast. But there's something that either you guys are trying to attain it or regain that space, but you guys have to forgive yourself or release the fear that made you stop in the first place. For the Pisces side, we have Sophia in the reverse. Yeah, when this happened and you started to research, there was things that you were reading or that you came across that really scared you and kind of, with the Lord of Pentacles, kind of stopped you in your tracks. You felt that you were doing something that was going to harm you. With the Moon Chariot, as you advise, it's like, again, you have to release that fear that maybe you're holding on, or you have to just, you have to, some of you have released the fear, but there's still this doubt whether it is that you're going to be able to do it again or accomplish it again. So release that doubt. Set the intention for what it is that you're trying to do, but you have to release the expectation. So we have the Spirit of Swords. So definitely this is something that is going to be a very big part of your spiritual path. Is going to be a big part of your journey. So kind of like set the intention, but then release the expectation of when this is coming back around. Then we have the Seven of Cups, because it's like a lot of you have been doing it. It's just you're not remembering that you're doing it because you're so preoccupied. Like your mind has been so preoccupied with wanting to regain this that you're failing to see when you're actually doing it. So it's like you have to just kind of like stop obsessing over it, if that makes any sense. With your Aries size, we have the Eight of Wands as your challenging energy, and then the Priestess of Dreams in the reverse. Again, you have to on this side, you definitely do have to forgive yourself for allowing the fear to take a hold at that moment. But you have to realize that you're no longer within that fear. You have gotten the clarity when it comes to whatever it is that, traveling in different dimensions, whether it's through dreams or whatever it is. Just know that it's like you have released the fear, but you still have yet to release forgiving yourself when it comes to that fear. Then we have, as the outcome, we have the Judgment card. And the thing is with this Judgment card, is like, this is going to definitely come back around when you release that fear. That fear. And wait, sorry guys, this was in the reverse. That's my apologies. Because when it came out for me, it was in the reverse. You have to be careful in the sense of who it is that you're seeking advice from. Because who you are seeking advice from at the moment, if they themselves do not have enough wisdom, if they themselves do not have enough experience in this area, then they can't guide you correctly. They can't give you the correct. So it's like, part of the reason why you guys were so afraid, part of the reason why you guys got freaked out over this was because whoever it was that you were getting your advice from in the past did not have enough knowledge or enough wisdom in that area. So moving forward, you're going to be more, you're going to be a little bit more picky as to who it is that you seek advice from. When something spiritually happens that you either have no clue what is going on, or you are just trying to figure out what is happening at the moment. Okay, so we're moving along to Aries, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, 125.50. Aries, Taurus. What is your main energy? This is a lot longer than what I thought it was going to be. I normally do not do them like this, but for some reason, again, it just felt right. Aries, Taurus. What is the card for Aries, Taurus? Scales of balance. Ancient Tantra of the souls. Ooh, let's see. Where are you? Scales of balance. All right. I love these pictures so much. All right. You are a tantrika, an initiate of the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine. These two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now under the auspicious and blessing of beloved Isis. So you guys are definitely going to be in the space of trying. Some of you are like wondering or wishing or hoping or dreaming of what does it feel like to find balance? What do people mean when there's balance between your feminine and your masculine energy? What do people mean when you feel complete with yourself? Like what are people talking about? Like there is this space where you guys want to attain that. You guys want to be able to feel that. Even if it is for like a split of a second. So with your Aries side, we have Tower, unplug and relax for spell. With your Taurus side, we have the Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. And we have number 3 and 13, guys. So with your Aries side, there is definitely here a space where you're not going to accomplish that feeling. You're not going to accomplish that balance if you continue to to run away from your own company. I feel that a lot of you really need to take some time to. We have the Sorcerer in the reverse again. You need to learn not only to spend time with yourself, but you also have to learn to enjoy your own company. We have the Three of Swords. The reason why you haven't attained that balance yet is because there's parts of it that you have yet to master. That pleasure or that desire of wanting to spend time with yourself, of wanting to know more of yourself, for yourself, and not for anyone else. With the Four of Swords is, again, you have to realize, or you have to allow the energies to come out as they need to. There are going to be times when you are going to have to allow the masculine energy to lead. And there are going to be times when you're going to have to allow the feminine energy within you to lead. And because either you guys are trying to force being more masculine or being more feminine, regardless of your sex, your gender, it is the reason why you haven't found that balance. Maybe you feel that you have to be in your feminine energy more, or that you have to be more in your masculine energy. And because of that, because you don't allow it to come out on its own, is why you guys fail to find that balance, guys. With the Dreamer of Swords, it's like you need to stop. You're going to get to a place where you are going to take some time, where you're going to listen to what it is that you're being led to do that day. And you're going to see how little practical things, and I talk about these things all the time, where there's these little practical things that come more from your masculine or your feminine energy, where chakras are more from your feminine or your masculine energy, and how it is that they present themselves on a day-to-day basis in your life. So there is here a space where you are going to kind of have to take that time. You're going to have to make that time to find that balance, to allow the balance, to allow the clarity to come in, to realize what you do on a day-to-day basis that is coming from your feminine or your masculine energy. And you can't be afraid of it. That's the thing. You can't. This is that part of your journey where you have to really say F everybody else, like fuck everybody else, to be honest with you. The Wisdom Teacher again, and the Four of Wands. You have gotten the advice, or you have gotten the clarity of how to stay balanced. But it's like you're still allowing outside influences, what other people are saying or thinking about you, to stop you in your tracks. And that tends to get you out of balance. With the Eight of Pentacles, as you advise, is, again, it's like you're going to have to be selfish during this time to be able to regain this, or to be able to stay within this energy. The Dreamer Angel and the Three of Pentacles. Now we have the Three of Cups, guys. Some of you, when you regain this balance, or people are going to see this balance within yourself, people are going to be coming towards you to ask you what it is that you do, to ask the advice from you, because that is part of your path. And with the Three of Cups, it's like the celebrations, this is what is happening. Because I want to pull it out, but it's also like just sitting there. Like, this celebration, this balance within yourself is already occurring. So that is what draws others towards you. That is what is drawing others towards you, or to seek advice or help from you. So it's like you guys have spent enough time already as being the student, as learning, right? And now when you master this, it's like now you are the teacher. But do not allow that to get to your head, if that makes any sense. Because you always have to be in a position of learning at all times. All right. So who we have next? Taurus, Gemini. Yeah, so we have Taurus, Gemini. We're almost there, guys. Taurus, Gemini. Why are these facing the wrong way? All right, so what is the main energy for the Taurus, Gemini cusp? What is the main energy for Taurus, Gemini cusp? Eye of Horus, awakening divine perception. Alrighty. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that you are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. Let's go ahead. So let's pull out one card for the Taurus side and then one card for the Gemini side. So one card for the Taurus. And one card for the Gemini. So with your Taurus side, we have wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Number 8. And with your Gemini side, feather, think before you judge. Number 26. Now, with your Taurus side, there was something that you guys really felt that you needed to do, or that you really felt that, or that you were told. That's the main thing here. There was something you were told that you needed to do, and you needed to do it a very specific way. And whoever it was that gave you advice did not give it to you from an ill place. Let's put it this way. But what you have to understand is that they were giving you the advice based on where they were or their past experiences. So some of you, when it came to whatever was being revealed through your gifts or whatever, you kind of put your gifts in a box because you weren't sure if to use your gifts the way that you wanted to or the way that you were expected from others to use it. With your Gemini side, the feather, there became this internal conflict of judging and criticizing everything that you did. Because again, you were kind of stuck on how to proceed or how to move forward. So during this time, whether it is that you're picking something up again, whether it is that you're trying something again for like the second or the third time, be very careful that you're not judging yourself so harshly. We have the 6 of Wands in the reverse for the Taurus side as a challenging energy with the Lady of Swords. So there was definitely, again, there was an advice or something that you took the wrong way. Because you failed to see or you failed to realize the person was giving you the advice based on what they had experienced. And if you did not share all of your experiences, or if you did not share enough for them to gather a correct advice, because I feel that this was someone that you directly or intentionally went to seeking advice from. You felt like either the person betrayed you, or you felt like the person backstabbed you, or you felt like the person was out to get you. But again, it has a lot to do with your perception and where the person and where you yourself were at the moment. So there is definitely here a need to release that, guys. Your advice, we have the Spirit of Cups. Again, there is so much that is coming in, and you have to accept that whatever happened, happened. There's nothing that you can do to go back and change the past. The Seven of Pentacles. So it's like you guys are finally going to be coming out of this storm. You guys are getting that final clarity. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles. You guys are coming out of that storm, and you guys are standing in your own knowing, in your own, whatever it is that your intuition, however it is that your intuition is guiding you to use your gifts, you're doing it unapologetically. And then we have the Lady of Wands. Because again, when you try to do things the way that others have, there's something inside of you that just doesn't feel like right. You either feel like you're not using your gifts to its fullest potential or something like that. So it's like you have really been, or you will be focusing a lot on meditating and on trying to get as much clarity as possible. Guys, again, as you guys are aware, there are 4 kids and 2 dogs. So if you start to hear any noises, they have been pretty quiet for almost 2 hours. But if they do begin, there's not much that I can do. So we have the 6 of Pentacles as a challenging energy for the Gemini side. And the 4 of Cups in the reverse. There is definitely a need here to stop comparing. Stop the comparison. You judge yourself so harshly because you're comparing yourself to someone that is either doing something similar or doing something in the field that you want to do it, but they may seem more successful than you at the time. Or maybe you're comparing your relationship or your connections to other. And there's definitely that space or that need to stop. Some of you are still doing it. Some of you don't even give yourself a break. Like, hey, if I read something wrong or I can't pronounce it, hey, if you want to go ahead and put the pronunciation so I can pronounce it correctly, I'm not going to get mad. It is what it is. This is who I am. And if whoever is uncomfortable with the way that I do my readings or the way that I do my things, then they're going to go ahead and find somebody else that they're comfortable with. Nobody is forced to follow any specific reader. So when it comes to your own gifts, when it comes to your own life, you have to use that type of mentality. Those that want to be in your life are going to be in your life because they choose to. We have the 8 of Wands. There's definitely here this space of you just need to release that. You need to release that self-criticism and that self-judgment that you're constantly doing. That does not mean that you go ahead and you just do things half off. You have to realize that nobody is perfect. Everybody's going to have a little hiccup here and there. Everybody's going to go through challenges. We have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse and then the Ace of Cups. The minute that you release this perfection image of what it is or how it is that you want to perceive yourself to the world, the sooner that you're going to attain everything that your heart desires, the sooner that you're going to start seeing things manifest in your life, because now you're going from a place of ego, from a place of pride to a place of your heart, from your heart, from love. And that is what you guys have been missing. Alrighty, so who do we have next? And just an FYI, and I don't know why this is coming through. Yes, you're going through something, but you have a choice to continue to go through it, or you have a choice to grow through it, to learn the lessons that you have to learn. Because Taurus, Geminis are not the only people that are experiencing challenges. Every single person on this earth is experiencing some type of challenge. So now we have Gemini, Cancer, guys. So Gemini, Cancer. Gemini, Cancer. Someone's in the kitchen. Gemini, Cancer. I really want to move to the other side of the room, but I really like this spot. Maybe the other side may be a little less noisy. All right, Gemini, Cancer. The High Priestess energy came out for you guys. Mysteries revealed by in the eyes of Isis. So this is the energy that is trying to come in for you guys. Okay. Beloved Isis gazes upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reverence and an open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. Guys, I'm still on the computer. I'm almost done. So let's go ahead and see. What is the Gemini? Gemini side. One card for the Gemini, one card for the Cancer. So Gemini. And the Cancer side, guys. So we have number 16 and 6. And guys, yes, I forget to say the numbers sometimes. That's why I try to hold the cards up for you guys. So your Gemini side, we have the bitch fire, stand up for yourself. That's one of the dogs trying to get in the room. I don't know who let them out of the living room. And number 6, dragons, slay them all, is for your Cancer side. Buster, you need to stop that. Mommy's almost done. So let's go ahead and see for the Gemini, what has kept you in a space where I don't know who let them out of the living room, but they need to go. I should have like another 15 or 20 minutes and I should be done, guys. What has stopped you from standing up for yourself? The 7 of Cups in the reverse. The fear of losing people. The fear of losing connections, the fear of losing people's approval. The Lord of Cups, yeah. There's definitely a fear here of not wanting to be alone. And that fear has kept you trapped for standing up from yourself. So with the Serpiente Sol is like, do you want to continue? Is in the reverse. Do you want to continue on being so imbalanced within yourself? Do you want to continue on having to censor everything you say and everything you do because you're afraid of the people that are going to walk away? My question to you is, aren't you more afraid of the people that you're keeping away from your life? Those that are going to accept you exactly as you are. We have the 3 of Cups as your outcome. When you release that fear of being alone, when you attain that balance within yourself, trust me, and you start celebrating life, you're going to be asking yourself, why did I wait this long? We have the Lady of Swords. So in order for you guys are going to make the necessary changes, the necessary cuts when it comes to standing up for yourself. Those boundaries that you need to set to bring in that fulfillment, to bring in that happiness. You guys are doing it. And yeah, there are people that are going to get upset. There are people that are going to walk away. But hey, guess what? If that's what they choose to do, then they were there just for their own benefit. They were not bringing anything to the table. So let's go ahead and see with your Cancer side. We have the Ace, the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands as your blockage. And remember, this is about dragons, slay them all. There's somebody that you feel that is in a place of authority, or somebody that you feel that has a lot of backup behind them. And this is the reason why you didn't stand up for yourself. Somebody that you either find intimidating, even, or you may have found intimidating. The question is here, why? Why are you afraid of this person? You have to ask yourself, who does this person remind you of? This person reminds you of somebody, either a fictional character or of someone from your past. that install the same type of fear, the same type of intimidation through manipulation. So with the Sorcerer and the Lady of Pentacles in the reverse as your outcome, the moment that you're honest with you, you're able to release this fear of standing up for yourself. You're able to release this fear of slaying those dragons, of really putting people in their place. And then we have the Sorcerer, because you realize that nobody can make you feel any way, or nobody can have any control over your life unless you allow them to, or unless you want them to. So let's go ahead and see. Gemini, Cancer, that was. And the thing is that you guys have been asking for clarity, Gemini, Cancer, on how to move on with a situation. And what has been revealed to you, you're afraid that people are going to think that you are a bitch, that you're an ass, an asshole. And it's like, then don't ask for the clarity that is going to get you out of that situation. Because you're going to set boundaries that are going to be reasonable. You're going to set boundaries that are necessary. But if you're not willing to take those steps, then why ask for something if you're not going to take the action that is being given to you at that time? So Cancer, Leo is last, but definitely not least. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to write down the time. All right, so we have 1:50:09 for Cancer, Leo. We are going to be hitting that 2-hour mark, aren't we? We have the Queen of Heaven is your main card. Blessing for the Divine Empress of the Skies. All right, guys, hold on. All righty, let's go ahead and see. Just so you guys can see it. All righty, let's go ahead and see what this book has to say. Whew. Queen of Heaven. There's something about that picture that just keeps on drawing me towards it. Alrighty. Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or as a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. So let's go ahead and pick out a card for the Cancer side. The Cancer side. And the Leo side. What is the Leo side? Leo side. What is your Leo? So your Cancer side is in that, the card is the Phoenix. Once upon a time. How's that for happily ever after? Number 9. And your Leo side is potion. Remember to practice self-love. 24. So there's definitely a balance here of the balance that's trying to be achieved right now within you guys is to help you be in a place to receive what is coming, to be in a place to receive all the blessings that are coming in for you guys. You have to be in a space with this Leo energy where you know that you are, that you're worth it. And with your Cancer side, it's like the Cancer side, you know that you're worth it. You're just a little concerned with what others are going to think. It's like this energy with the Cancer is like of proving people wrong. Even though that is not the intention that you're doing it with, Cancer, there is this space of you're going to be proving a lot of people wrong. All right, let's go ahead and see. What is the challenging energy from the past? What is the challenging energy from the past? What is the challenging energy from the past? I'm not taking all those cards. The Ten of Wands with the Spirit of Swords. Some type of there was some type of doubt in your own dreams, in your own goals, in your own gifts, in your own abilities. And regardless of how much your angels, your guides, God, Spirit, the universe was telling you that you could attain this, you can get this is possible, this is possible, you silence the possibility, or you silence yourself by doubting or by allowing others to put doubts in your head that you can accomplish this. With the Six of Wands, it's like you silence the wrong voice. You silence the wrong advice, is what you're being told here. So this time around, as you're moving forward to go at it again, this last final ditch at something, it's like, listen, make sure that you're listening to the right advice. Make sure that you're listening to the right voice. Make sure that you're listening to you. Listen to you. Listen to people that are encouraging you, people that are helping you, not those that are telling you that you can't. We have the Six of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. With the Six of Cups, it's like you're realizing who in your surroundings, who in your circle puts doubt in you, even if they're not even aware that they're doing it. This is not about putting blame, guys. This is about certain people are stuck in those energies that because they don't have dreams, because they don't have hope, they automatically, when they speak with no hope, with no dreams. So if you are not careful, then you yourself are internalizing that dialogue. So there is a space here of realizing where it is that dialogue is coming from, so that you do not internalize it anymore. With the Nine of Wands in the reverse, it's like you're putting a stop, or this is part of your path, is to realize when, regardless of what people are saying, there are sometimes things that they say and they're not even aware that they're saying it. So it's kind of like this word game that, like, everything, when you're talking to people, when people are talking, or when you're reading something, it's like the entire world or the entire conversation is a word game. And you guys are either, this is being revealed to you guys, or you guys are becoming more skillful in it. And if you don't get what I'm saying, hey, what can I say? We have, for the Leo side, we have the Judgment in the reverse as the challenging energy. Again, there was here there was something that you felt that was unjust. And then we have the Sorcerer. You felt that you did whatever it was that was asked of you, right? You put in the work. You invested, whether it was a connection, whether it was work, whatever it was. But you felt like you weren't rewarded the way you were supposed to. Well, you were rewarded what you felt you were worth, whether you verbalized it or not. So again, this is more of those mind games, those word games. So do not blame the universe for what you were rewarded. You were rewarded what internally you felt you were worth, even if you didn't speak it out. Or maybe what others thought you were worth, because you, again, either allow the same thing on over here, so you allow their negative dialogue to internally be taken in. With the Five of Pentacles, and again, guys, I don't read these based on what they mean. I read them intuitively, always have, always probably will, to be honest with you. you need to, and the thing is with this Five of Pentacles, like she's in there, she's in the mouth of the fish, right? So it's like, even in the midst of the worst chaos that you can even think, the biggest challenge that you can even think of, you always have to show up for yourself. Because if you're showing up is for someone or something else, if your why becomes at any point anything other than yourself, your growth, your evolution, then that is when you fail to manifest, or you fail to receive the blessings that are there for you to receive. So some may say even that you may have to get into the space of being a little bit more selfish when it comes to your Leo energy. Do not allow anybody to put out your fire. I feel that a lot of you tend to allow people to bring down. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So be very careful that you don't allow other people to burn your fire out, because there's definitely like celebrations here that is trying to come in. It's like it's there. That's the thing is with the outcome. It's like this celebration, this knowing, this communication within yourself is already there. This is not what's coming. This is already there. It is a you lack. You're not hearing it correctly. You're not hearing it from within. The minute you choose to hear what is coming from your soul, what is coming from within you, from inside of you, shoo. God. All right. I'm like, shoo. Like I'm trying to tell the words like they're twisting. So I'm telling them, shoo, like get out of here. The minute that you choose to see your own worth in whatever this may be for you, whether it's love, whether it's work, or whatever it is, that hold that is on your blessings is being released. But you have to not just say that you're worth it. You have to know that you are. You have to feel it. You have to embrace it. And that, guys, I believe, give me 1 second, guys, so I can say goodbye properly. No, let me stop. There's no proper way to say goodbye, right? Okay. Definitely did make the 2-hour mark. Anyway, guys, that is all that I have for you guys for today. As always, where do my bell goes? I need to clean up my table for my bells. As always, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you guys for all the donations. I do want to go ahead and say that I truly do honestly appreciate the time that you guys spend with me. I hope that these messages brought you guys the clarity that you seek. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye. Now, ending it is always the hardest part. And end.